Hello students, this is the second and the last part of chapter number 4, that is making web pages in HTML. Now in this second video session class we are going to complete this chapter number 4, making web pages in HTML. Now we have in the last video session we have completed some of the important attributes of body tag, that is BG color, the background color of the web page, and we can put the background also, we can put image on the background also, and the text also we can color the text. Then we can set the top margin, the left margin. These things we have done. Now see, let us apply in a program and let's see how we can use this background image and how we can color the text also, and how we can set the top margin and left margin. Let's see. Now before starting this heading text, okay, let's apply the sample of HTML code. Let's apply let some there, and in this book they are putting some color in the background here, but let's put pictures. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯡꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ background ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯦ, ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯡꯗ top margin left margin ꯂꯩꯔꯦ, ꯑꯗꯨꯒ text colors ꯂꯩꯔꯦ, ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯗ picture ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯁꯦ ꯃꯅꯤꯡꯗ ꯄꯤꯛꯆꯔ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯞꯀꯦꯗꯣ ꯁꯥꯅ background ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯗꯤ last video session class ꯍꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯗꯅ. Now in this video session let's put the background as a picture ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯒ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯦ. Okay, now let's open. Now this is document that we have saved in the last video session class. Okay, mamangi class ta sana save to thongkiba keno sise document doni sida dum sigi file sigi program se dum edit to yengasi hanjan hanjan edit to giso pudi. Now in this my first web page have say sigi muhta. Now let's change the title as learning. Okay, learning about HTML program. Learning about HTML program. Okay, the heading is this, and this body also, let's change the body. Delete this and I'll insert some text. I already typed this in MS Word. Some type to thamami sana. Now sidagi copy to go in hapchalasi. Yamna ba. Now here, then over pangre. After this full stop mutung sa enter ang pilage, sila full stop na enter ang pilage. Yung ganda nuay na ba? From here I will put like this. Like this. Sana sumaya hapage, sige text eh. Yung nuay na bidamagta. Now let's change this background je, sida BG color si muta. Now let's delete this. When the image happy hierarchy, you have to put here BAC back GROUND backgrounds my happening. Then sige pink hai je picture sige mohta background equal to haga sige close hoga sige mohta. Now sige doc khoni inva file si desktop se laibanina sigi manungda sana picture khara hapchale sida tiger, Taj Mahal, lotus temples maina khara hape ko. Ado sida tiger laire, tiger se hapasi, tiger se hapa matamda se laire sida TIGER tiger hape dot magi extension jo hapta yadi haidi kari file extension no tiger se. For seeing the extension, what file extension this tiger, the image is, you have to right click, just right click here from the mouse, then go to properties, right click toraga properties sango, properties sanga matungda. Now type of file jpg file dot jpg has this jpg je magi extension ne file extension ne khange koina saida type my type file maming na tiger le re magi type of file na jpg file ne khange. Now you can close this or click on ok, and after that you open your file here dot, you have to write here jpg. Okay, jpg biryani. Then after that you can make a space here, you can write text text equal to na text key color do happy si text color na sida point suppose I pick here as pink, text color na point sida pink happy si, and text also you have to put within the box among the text happy there. Then top margin si body text ke mangalo happy ni top margin equal to, you can put here some 50 as long as given in your book. Top margin se 50 happy sida within double quotes. Then left margin also 50, LEFTMARGIN, left margin equal to also 50, left margin to 50 happy there, top margin to 50 happy there. Then text na pink tala halo, then both background na kay well sige background na picture well karamba picture no tiger we have. Okay, background, in background we are putting here tiger, picture of a tiger. Then the text color we are putting here pink, and top margin is giving the value as 50, and left margin also giving the value as 50 p and color. See, now let's save our file, save as. Now let's save this file as 5.html, 5.html, and that's chapter 5 is a file name maming ni .html happen to have the desktop. You can save here, you can minimize this. Now you can see here 5.html will set off. Now you can double click here and open and see the result. Double click toraga open to result to whether whatever attributes we are putting it is applied or not. When you see attribute half the percent to apply to what of the way. It's processing here, process the way to still processing. Here file maming si learning about HTML on there as a sana si issue agi body ki text or half of the text one for a text si koina si da manning the picture tiger se picture half pe budam ni text si kaina si de si all text is the pink to in all there. So mine you can change the pink also aduga si da koina top margin 50 p hibnas da ina si gap like 50 si gap like values kitang usa kaya kaya koin 30 kitang p as 20 p as so left margin da su si da gap like easy 50 p ki banya value do nang kitang changjan kaya kana 30 natra 20 p si sona kitang changjalakan mata tisu kitang changjalakan nang top margin left margin change ro kana. If you want you can see here just change ro yang so kai de. Now I'll delete this again, so delete it over again. Now you can change from here. Hojik sana shape tawam the mali mali. Okay, margin change ro to myare sana sida motha ki do jiki do the margin to change to se motha ki photo jiki ki program to chap mane and margin change to to ni si je shape tawam de sana sida document file oina shape tawam de du na amu mokok to yamu ina tare hojiki kano chu program chu motha khabani na mu ina da di yara roi. Okay, let it be. So kai de lecture no dum hojiki maina body gi background gi picture to change tawani aduga magi text to change to be ahead. Okay, now let's continue our chapter. Koi chapter do left margin top margin tawre, then text color hapa tawre, then background hapa tawre. Now hoji koina next makha chatharaji. Now let's close these and let's continue. Now let's continue our chapter here. The height of the top margins na say give the top margins, left margins na sona kan teach left margin. Okay. Now heading tags. Heading tags in HTML are used to define titles and subtitles of a web pages. Titles ka subtitles ka define ta unabani si heading tags na. By using a heading tag on your web page document, you define the text enclosed under the heading tag as bold, MBI. Its font size depends on the number of the heading level 1 to 6. Heading level je koi na heading je height na height 1, height 2, height 3, height 4, height 5, height 6 po. The heading level je 1 to 6 like. Heading numbers are 1 to 6 with 1 being the largest heading and 6 being the smallest. 1 jina kwaidagi chawgani heading hapa matamda, then 2 jina khara chawani, 3 jina khara pitarani, 4 jina khara pitarani, 5 khara pitarani, and the smallest is the heading number 6. Now let's, for example, let's put these headings and see. The heading zeta koina heading je open down the h1 hapani left angle bracket, right angle bracket. Within this left angle bracket, right angle bracket, you have to put here h1, that is heading 1. So now / heading 1 so now the close of the heading 1. See heading 1 is close, so where kind of / some happy. Although this is the largest size for a heading hanger. Third is na this is the text. Okay, this is na quite strong wala ani sina karang picture ani. Second level, third level, fourth level, fifth level, and center levels na align equal to center. Maya is tahalani duga. This is the 6th level of the heading haina. Tolakaduni text ekon. Now let's see here. Now you can see here. So this is the largest size for a heading habits na 5 first to a. Matang the second, matang the third, sumpita, fifth, last the 6th na. When center the align to be center the align to banina. Heidi. When take to center take ama half banina. Why the 6 subisna why middle the thole jatu. Now using align equal to center hapagadi attribute with the heading tag ta heading text to option kini quite pick heading text option kini brings the heading to the center horizontally on a web page. Horizontally hai this mana finally horizontally se center the hangane wasigi as align equal to center hapagadi. Now let's apply this and see. So the program to apply to see. Now the same documents the hapagadi. Now let's apply here. Now in the body text copy to the paste paste paste. Now let's put here heading 1. Copy to the copy paste 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 paste. We want the heading 1, now the heading 2 change over the and copy paste over the heading 3, then heading 4. Now we are heading 5. Now we are heading 6. See money the ever takes in any ever to kai day. Now she to paste so again. See the / some happy row. Change it okay, paste over. This is 2 LNE, then she / then here 3 LNE, closing the / some happening, so / happening because is a 4 120, sisna 5 ki closing heading tag nisna closing heading tag 5 se forward slash heading tag 6 the happy raga sigi heading tag 6 sigi mamang sida koina ama happy ram heading tag 6 sigi marak sida koina hapam bisi kaino hai kanda sigi 6 sigi marak sida the space piraga ALIGN align equal to CENTER center and happy amose adubu sigi heading tag 6 sigi manungda sigi angle bracket left angle bracket right angle bracket ki manung ngada ko sona kan side na tab cd text display to do text ne achi text e align to hondini 6 da okay now you can save here save as number 4.html 4.html and save to see 4.html later and let's here I'll double click here and see the result double click to result to check to see this is my first attempt to create a web page na phai chawre chisna first heading h1 ne sina second heading h2 this is the third heading this is the fourth heading tang pikare kharang pikare fifth heading six headings na center da kone alignment center sang center le ado kone background na sai pink happy bagi pink kadum lai background sije your file was not found haje asai sana sije remove to bi ne na sije hang ya du khangni ko sije ina h1 h2 h3 h4 h5 then this is the h6 oiraga center da le hele sije na ado background gi sai koina pink happy bagi pink da lak sabane background ge sida let's see here background is the pink happy ball hai koina bagi pink lai ne o sai gi style sida o sai gi 5 to sida koina top margin happy sida ne je text to koina pink happy bani pink ki mota text atopa ma hap ke hai ga happy ai si ko suppose ni mota ne pink ki mota any yellow hap ke hai di white sina na sai gi koin to bi ni the 5.html HTML 5.html da sida koina file set to bi re sina hojiki aham bagi ni now si kal text se yellow da change to bi sida mine yellow da change to kai change to no jiki do kana si delete to rom de ne ngi me do si top margin si kitang changjan ge ha ga ding sai sana ha gi do si je 20 kum do on to kitang 20 do on to yang kala ji do si je amu save to ge same as html hana le do existing to replace to si now let's see here amu hang ga yeng si je si kitang changjan ge je 20 hapam ne sai na 50 hap ne kha long le ni 20 hapam ne kitang changjan ge top margin se left margin o ju ting nang ge ko si je yaw me sana je set to ga sai tham ma kha la le ra me du gi ni sana je yeng ji okay sigi na hojiki h1 h2 ko ji to ki bu heading eki h1 h2 h3 h4 h5 and h6 na align to center to okay Now you can close this also. Now let's continue our chapter. Now let's continue our chapter with the text formatting text. To display and format the text present on a web page, there are some useful HTML elements. Except a few, most of these elements are container elements. Use the opening and closing text around the text that has to be formatted. For example, bold, this is to this text is in bold. B thamagadi B say take when a B hapaba the angle bracket ki b hapaga sine forward slash B hapaga ni closing angle bracket ki munu ko is na kaino kaina bold when ga haka this mana B happy rane will bring the text in the bold format on the web page. Table 2 displays some important text related to placing and formatting text in an HTML document. Some text formatting text bold hagana koina B happy rani bold kina italic kina I happy rani aduga koina oheningi ba text gi mark to deida sigi opening text ga closing text ga ani si mark to le hello sina closing text ne cause maina example wina I haga HTML is pan haga sina closing text mai happy radi si se italic ta la ani HTML is pan je bold ohengi haragana muhan bado dark ohengi bado ohengi haragana sigi closing ga opening ga closing ga simar ka thamba text lo do bold oyane then underline to ge haraga ju u thamaga u thambiba center thamge haragana center this text is center slash thambirani br sina kaino break pibagi will bring the control to the next line leaving a blank line makhada ama pb ge haragana smaina br thambirani then strike through haidi mayai da kakke haragaju strike tharani duga si happy ga strike through la sijanani big haidi bigger font okay small hagana bigger font koina seda bigger font haiba text si big haidi chawnga tholakadeba used to make the given text 1 point bigger than the default size ama hindaranba used to make the given text 1 point smaller when hagana bigger font haiba size text si makhada ama handahanba or default size sudagi adina sin small hapa big hapa gana ama hindahanba ada my text di mana page is given in the book as bigger font in a pb1 now after this sup is na kind of subscript that is brings the enclosed text to the subscript mode ta lahan ba sisna subscript mode ta lahan ba di kind of koi power form da lahan ba duna sina superscript ai sup is na superscript ai di power form da lahan de then the h आएगा superscript से मतलब जैसे 2 है superscript में h की मतलब 2 ला कर दे भी ना then subscript आएगा ना मखा ना पकड़ दे will bring text to the subscript mode in a subscript ला हालानी superscript subscript then used to define the size color and style of the font size आएगा 10 pg size तो क्या हम चाहेंगे कोई चाहेंगे बस size happy रहनी then color तो क्या हम happy नहीं font आएगा font text font हाइबा text sigi manung loi ma hapini font hayani aduga sigi closing angle bracket haidi right angle bracket si right angle bracket si close to bring aida edoni koini sigi marakta font equal to font size hapani font ki color hapani font ki face haidi font ki script ki masak to koini seda Arial black adagi di Calibri Times New Roman Algerian the font maming di khara khang tare you have to know some of the text name of the text fonts and you have to write here face font face happy ba and the font size equal to +3 hadi you can increase the font size also here and p is for used to define a paragraph to declare the following text as paragraph the text under this text starts from a new line another line ama hon ye risi paragraph ya happy ga paragraph or kadeba do leaving a blank line blank line ama kha amaga anova paragraph ama hoge hagadi sigi p text season adoine now we can apply this one by one and we can see in our program we program the one by one apply to roga yengbe ye kisu kai de strike through this is the strike through effect strike through manung da si mung da happy rani and br means break PB sayda, then subscript happy sayda H haga 2, then SO H2 SO is number and SO 4 na makada happy ni ko subscript happy kino makada happy ba H haga makada 2 la kare H2 na SO 4 makala kare subscript superscript haga na mathak ta hakode. This is 7th 7 inaga TH 7th. Okay, TH will go to the superscript I think mathak ta hakode the 7th class. Then font size to 10, then colored blue, font face, monotype, cursiva, then font tag also, and here and paragraph here you can start a new paragraph here. Paragraph align equal to justify. Left to right to align to dubuni pina justify haisi. Okay, then after that you close the body and close the HTML program. This is what we can do in the text formatting text the text open a bold you can put a bold, italic, underline, and break line, small, superscript, subscript, paragraph, font color, font size, font face, everything you can change here in the text formatting the line change. So we are say that now these one by one you can apply at home as in home assignment. Hojik sana program iraga to udo mana program amakak iraga one by one mayam hapaga loina mak test over here. Okay, let's continue here with the comment tag. Comment tags na kayo. The comment tag is used to insert a comment in the source code of an HTML document. A comment will be ignored by the browser, that is, it will not produce any output on the editing source at a later date. With the help of this tag, you can also write notes and reminders to yourself as a programmer. It starts as an exclamation symbol followed by a hyphen exclamation symbol only, followed by a hyphen and ends with a similar hyphen. Okay, comment text is na. For example, say the exclamation season horani, then hyphen pirani. This part of the program deals with the head section haga hyphen piraga close over. This is how we put a comment. It is a good programming practice to use the comment tag very frequently in your HTML coding. The comment tag season of the good programming practice key example lamane. Okay, drawing a horizontal line ama hadi faina horizontal line hapa kamai hapani. To draw a horizontal line at a specified place in an HTML document, use the HR horizontal rule tag, which is an empty tag. Empty tag ni HR haisi horizontal rule. H means horizontal, R means rule. Horizontal rule tag, which is an empty tag. Horizontal rule se happy over. Now create a web page with the help of the coding given below. Save the program as an HTML document, HTML shape already, and view the output on your browser. See, iraga, save raga, nangi browser da kai thole to output to ye happening. You can try this at home. Now horizontal rule, how to apply the horizontal rule, let's see here. I'll tell you about the horizontal rule, but this program you can write at home and you can see the output. You know, see the program to kai you have to use the home assignment right now. Now I'll show you here using the program what we have written here. Horizontal rule, for putting horizontal rule you have to write. Now suppose we are putting a horizontal rule on the body of this HTML program. Now you can write here opening left angle bracket, then HR, this is horizontal rule, right angle bracket, and after this let's copy here, copy this, copy, and you can write here, okay, and you can write here forward slash like this, and you can save this document as I put a number here or up to 5 we have written, so I'll write here 6.html like this, 6.html. Then I'll save the program here. Now let's see, up to 5 we have said, now 6 is here. I'll double click here and let's see what we have applied. It comes into action or not. When you apply to Hibudu, pan the rings, and now let's see here. Now see here, The horizontal line is here. You can see the horizontal line here. Paina setting is niko. So my horizontal line having a gadi. HR haga horizontal line is going to happen. Okay. You can just put here simply HR. That is horizontal rule. And you can put a forward slash here closing the horizontal rule here. Like this, you can put a horizontal line. After this, let's come back to our lesson and continue our chapter. Like this, we can put a horizontal rule. Okay, using the tag HR. Now let's see here. Let's continue. Now here ends our program. Going horizontal. After this, going horizontal. It ends our program. That is, now fill the gaps in the table number 3 below. Also take a print out of the output and paste it in your practical notebook. You can also draw the output neatly. Decrease the width of the line in terms of percentage. Align that line with reduce with the width to right to left. Then HR color equal to red. Horizontal line is red. Example of the coding. Then this attribute specifies that a horizontal line should render in one solid color instead of a shaded color. The description ni sina attribute che koina color hapa color se HR equal to red happy with. Now let us recall what we have done. Now here ends our chapter number this is chapter number 4. This is making web pages in HTML. Okay. Now let us recall what we have done in this chapter. HTML, that is the full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. Is a special computer language which is used to design web pages. Now HTML is used for designing web pages. Now you can make your own web pages also. If you read this lesson number 4 about this HTML programming properly, an HTML document is created with the help of a simple text editor like Notepad to type the coding and a browser to view the output of the coding. Browser ama sizenagaba koina magi output to yenge hagadi answer to yenge hagadi ko program dugi ko browser ama we have to install a browser and you have to have a notepad. You have already have in your operating system. If you put in every operating system, you can see this, you can have this notepad. Installing the operating system itself, this notepad has been installed. Notepad CD operating system install to matamda see notepad CD then browser also Internet Explorer now you can create another different type of browsers also. Now upon matungina browser na haming mahape browser maga notepad CD the HTML document ibay the program written on the text editor should be saved as an HTML document. Koina HTML document ki program ama iba matamda extension di .html. Name you can give whatever you want. Maming di file name di na piling mo pibe but magi program magi extension dot haga HTML do kay hap tabi ade. Adi karamba file no have name extension adi karamba file no have do madi hap tabi ade sa .html haga document by adding .html as the file extension. .html haga file extension je koina pi tabi ade. Okay, adu pi dragadi mana notepad da koina even in the program ji document file in a so you have to put this HTML. Now in the starting of the program also I've already told you I know ultra bani si je .html hapagadi document in set to HTML hapagana koina file extension je hapagadi then your browser do icon on the every web page is divided into two sections, head and body. Head habanga body habanga every web page ko dimagi head habanga body habang khadoni head sidana magi title to pin title bar tholaka be body is na manunda web page ki manunda yawi sing do the body do the head section defines the title that appears on the title bar. Whatever is displayed in the title bar, it defines the title head na title se define to we have the title bar that toy book dimagto adu head na define to the body the body tag declares the beginning of the body section. Along the igedoriba mayam semgadoriba mayam do na body section ki manung the loimak chanduni body section je amak khatang yauduni HTML programming khudingi. Different HTML elements are used for inserting and formatting objects on a web page. These elements are made up of HTML tags. HTML elements for inserting and formatting object web page these elements are made up of HTML text. HTML text na bold, italic, underline, then alignment, center, then busy color, then background, putting the image ki background hapa, making it bold, italic, underline. HTML ki text HTML text. There are two types of HTML elements. One is the empty and the other the container. Empty is the only opening opening and closing container. There are 6 levels of heading text used for defining titles and subtitles on a web page. There are 6 headings, that is H1, H2, H3, H4 and H5 and H6 book layer. There are 6 headings. The first heading, that is H1, has the largest font, and next come with the H2, and next H3, then H4, then H5, and the last is the smallest, that is the H6. Heading 6 is the smallest. Heading 6 is the smallest. Now it defines the subtitles also, titles and subtitles. Different text formatting text help you place and format text on the web page. Different text formatting color semba, text chawhanba, pihanba, subscript, superscript. Okay, text formatting then the comment tag helps a programmer to add notes and reminders in different parts of the HTML coding. It does not produce an output. Output but the reminder note. Now here ends our chapter number 4. We have completed here our chapter number 4, that is making web pages in HTML. Now I've shown some examples also. Now in writing the program for HTML. Now remaining programs which are given in your book that you can try at home. If those who have computer labels in the try to heading, then HTML gi text the program p program try to or you can modify your own. Modify try to okay students, let's end up here for today. Chapter number 4. We have completed chapter number 4. So let's stop our class here. Okay students, stay home, stay safe and stay healthy.